We ask every old timer we could find, but does anybody know what this tool is? Comment down below. Hey guys, I don't even know what day this is. Happy Wednesday. Long time no see. 2 weeks ago was the week before vacation, and it was a crazy busy week trying to get everything done, and we didn't forget anything for our vacation. And then last week we were on vacation. So I did have 2 treat meals. I also had 2 or 3 alcoholic beverages on Saturday evening. So I'm going to give myself grace and not weigh in until this coming Sunday. So maybe I'll lose a little bit of the water weight, maybe I won't, but I don't want to weigh before then. I did purchase a trial pack of ketones to use while I was on vacation. 3 days I used the full 1 packet of serving of the ketones, because on those 3 separate days I had a treat meal and or an alcoholic beverage, and the rest of the time I use them with just half the pack, as they suggest that you do when you first use them. Now this is my second trial pack. I did drink more water this time on them than I did the previous time, so I didn't have any of the side effects like I did the first time I tried the ketones. The reason I did ketones is not for fat loss per se, but to keep my body in ketosis, because I am using ketosis, the ketogenic diet, to manage arthritis pain, and I did not want any yelling from my body on this vacation. So that is one of the reasons why I did the ketones this time. I did purchase the ketones, the Pruvit Nat ketones, and I have a person who can get you some if you're interested. I will link her Facebook down below if she gives me permission to do that. So come back and let's discuss today's meals. How do I jump back in? I am going to be doing, again, the strict version of ketogenic. I do follow Dr. Westman's page 4 plan. It's a bootleg copy. It is 2 pages. I'm assuming at one time it was a front and a back. I know he has updated his page 4, but I'm cheap. So if you would like to go get Dr. Eric Westman's page 4 plan, I'm going to leave that link down below as well, so you can get the correct copy of the page 4 plan. Or on June the 7th on my Facebook page, which is in the About section on here on the YouTube page, where you can go to my Facebook. It is on June the 7th or thereabout, where I posted my bootleg copy of the Dr. Eric Westman's page 4 plan. So when you come back, I will let you know what I've had for meals today, and we will discuss who knows what. So come back. Okay, for breakfast, I had 2 pieces of bacon and cheese off of a bun sandwich. I did not eat the bun, but I also overslept this morning on purpose, so I did not make myself breakfast. So 2 pieces of bacon, a little bit of cheese product, whatever came off of the buns onto the bacon, that's what was for lunch. That was for breakfast. Good morning. Let's get back on our strict Dr. Westman's page 4 plan. It is 11 a.m. at the moment. I did break my fast this morning at 7 a.m. with 2 slices of bacon from a greasy spoon. It was a 16-hour fast. And then today, like I said, for lunch, I'm going to have this half avocado, 5-ounce hamburger patty that is a leftover from my son's lunch that didn't eat it, with 2 pieces of cheese product on it. It wasn't intended for me, but I hate things going to waste, so here's lunch. So it's 3:30, it's after work. I have only had the bacon and what you have just seen for lunch. So right now I'm going to drive through McDonald's and get a triple cheeseburger and a Diet Coke as big as my head, because after I have treat meals, I like to jump back in with McDonald's because it's very tasty and I don't feel limited or I don't feel like I'm giving up any of the things I shouldn't have when I eat a triple cheeseburger. So that's what I'm going to go for today. Yes, I'd like to get a large Diet Coke, please, and a triple cheeseburger plain. That'll be it for me today. All right. I haven't decided on dinner yet. You guys are crooked. I think I might do chicken and chaffles. I think.
Hello, you have the triple cheese plain, right?
I do.
$3.18. You had the triple cheese, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Got something rolling around in the very back of my vehicle and it's really bothering me. So we're gonna have to get out and get that before I get back on the road. I have a noise. Thank you. I have a couple of really weird, strange noise aversions for me, and that is one of them. Dripping water will drive me insane. So, tickling is also a problem. So, anyway, I know it's weird. It's just weird, but that's me. Okay, I've got to go find out whatever that is rolling around. Let's see what we can find. 2 hours later, hand sanitized later, now I'm back in the car. Okay, so we have 1 quart of transmission fluid, we have 1 water, and we have some homemade sanitizing wipes. I haven't yet loaded my car back up from vacation, so usually I have things all set up back there and there's nothing squishing and rolling around. But like you seen me order, it is a triple cheeseburger. I know everyone has seen a triple cheeseburger, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. Yummy. And as I said, a Coke as big as my head. So I'm going to turn you guys off because this is not a mukbang channel. And then we will come back and talk on my way to Paris. I had the transmission fluid changed in the vehicle yesterday, and they're going to have to make sure today that the levels are still right. And then they can pressurize the cap back on there. And anyway, got over 30 minutes to drive, and we will discuss what's been going on with me. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can't get this straight. Move it over so I can still use my rear view mirror. Let's head to Paris, Tennessee. I'm currently in Murray, Kentucky. Most days I'm at work over in this area. I live kind of in between them, so we have to make it back over there so they can do whatever they need to do for my vehicle today. So let's see how much road construction we can find. Usually this stretch of road between here and there is always under construction. Anyway, like I was saying, 2 weeks ago we were getting ready to go on vacation, and then last week we were on vacation, and so I broke my action camera. I wanted to put our rafting trip on video using the action camera, but I was unboxing it on the way to our vacation, and I was a little too rough with the waterproof housing, and I broke the latch for the waterproof housing. So I know everything happens for a reason. My husband and I had not been on a vacation in 27 years other than camping or going home to Georgia, visiting family. And so we really needed that downtime anyway. The husband does not like the camera. He does not like being in the videos. If you see most of his pictures with me, if I haven't asked him for one and he just gives me that one, he's scowling because he hates having his picture taken. He hates being on film, and both of my boys are the same way. If you point a camera at them, they are going to do whatever necessary to get themselves out of that picture. So that's just them, and so we really needed the alone time, the together time, because it was also our anniversary, 27 years with my best friend and soulmate. It was wonderful. We had a great time. As I said in the opening, I did have 2 treat meals. I also had several alcoholic beverages with a Coke Zero product mixed with them while we were on vacation. And so I'm giving myself grace until Sunday to weigh in and see where I am now and where I need to go. I am going back on the Dr. Eric Westman's page 4 plan. I'm sure today and tomorrow are going to be more of a dirty keto, get myself back into the swing of things because it's easy kind of things. And then after my grocery shop this weekend, again, I hope to get that on video. We will be doing some meal prep. Next week, I'm going to be doing 2 different meal prep videos, I hope. Maybe one next week and one the next week to actually do them, put them together and bring them to you guys. But I'm going to be using YouTubers' recipes in my meal prep, the next 2 meal prep videos. I'm looking around to see what else I want to do, so be looking forward to those. And also, what exactly would you like to see from me in the future? What kind of videos do you like to watch? Would you be interested in seeing? I really want to put out some content that everyone else wants to see, but I am here on this journey for me, number one. So a video diary for myself, what has worked and what has not worked. It is the corn time of year here in my farming community, so you can be driving all around now and have this corn be so tall on both sides of the roads that it's hard to see where you're going. But anyway, we had a blast on vacation. We went whitewater rafting on the Chattooga River. We had been scheduled to be on the Ocoee River, and we were the only applicants for that tour. So they transferred us over to the Chattooga River, which, come to find out, was possibly the best thing that could have happened to our trip. The Chattooga River is completely all natural on both sides of the waterway, and the Ocoee is not. Also, the Chattooga River was mandated at only 3 touring guiding teams, whereas the Ocoee River, there is not a mandate to follow. So it is really saturated with people going down the rapids. So I think all in all, it was a great change over even if we had several more hours to drive for that exact tour or rafting trip. Our guide, Sierra, she was a badass. I mean, there's nowhere to say that other than that way. Female power. Listen, we're getting off of this bus. There's probably 40 to 50 people, including all the guides, and all of our rafts and such were on top. Okay, she hands us a paddle apiece and her paddle, along with her fanny pack kind of thing, or cross purse, her water container, and ask us to carry that down the hill. And so my husband, being the way he was brought up as Southern gentleman, didn't want her to carry more than him, so he tried to get her to let him help her carry the raft, but she said no. So we were about a quarter of the way down the hill. Okay, we're going down the hill, and we were both breathing heavy, and about that time we heard on the left, scoot over on the left, and here she comes carrying this raft by herself down the hill. She's like running at a pace that I couldn't go, and she goes all the way down, she drops off that, and she comes back up and helps 2 more guides with their gear and a boat. So Sierra did a great job. She kept us planted in the right way. She let us think we were doing real good at paddling, and it was just the best. I am a nature person. I am centered. I am grounded in nature. Our lunch stop, everyone gets off, everyone's discussing whatever, the weather, the politics, the, you know, what people that don't know each other do. And here I am in the middle of this river, up to my waist in the water, looking downstream, looking upstream, listening to the sounds. And I hear a person ask me if I'm okay. So I turn around and look. Of course I'm okay. I mean, it's great out here. It's beautiful. It had rained a little bit, so it was a little overcast. It wasn't quite as hot as it had been when we started out. And I'm fine. Why? And she said, because you're crying. Oh. Well, don't mind me. I cry a lot. It's breathtaking. It's awe-inspiring. It was a bucket list item. I'm going to cry again. Goodness, Michelle. I cannot believe I'm crying again. Oh goodness, I can't believe I'm crying again. Okay, I may have to cut that out. Oh my gosh, you big crybaby. Anyway, it was beautiful. It was, even had I got it on film, it would not have captured the way I felt while being there in that moment, doing something I thought maybe never would happen as a bucket list item, and I was just so in my element that it didn't bother me that everybody else was chattering away around me and not really being part of the group, which that's not normally me. I'm usually the one who's talking to everybody, eavesdropping on the conversations, kind of being in more than one conversation at the same time. So I just, oh my gosh, it was so great. It was just great. We had a great time, and so thank you to Sierra. Not that she'll ever see this. I did ask everyone, you know, if they minded being on film, on camera, or on the YouTube channel, and nobody said that they minded, so I took it upon myself to put it on a video all by its little lonesome. So if you want to see us, just the pictures, because again I didn't get any film there on our rafting, whitewater rafting trip. started crying again. It was just, I can't explain it. I can't explain it to you. You know, I mean, how can you not be in the middle of God's artwork and not have a conversation? And if you can, we can't be friends. So, anyway. So we're back and we're in the thick of a work week and regular real life, and it's crazy again, but it was all worth it. So I can't wait to our next vacation, which will be to Georgia to a family reunion in October. So, you know, we'll just have to push hard, work hard until then, and then we'll play hard again. Sometime soon, though, I do want to take out my action camera and do some videoing for you guys. I really want to go crawfish, crayfishing, whatever you call them, crawdad, boil. It's got to be in my near future. I love to jump creeks. I love to walk in creeks. I love to creek hop, whatever you're calling it. I love it. I love to do that. So we will be doing that soon, and of course, I'll bring it to you. So anyway, I'm not sure there's anything else to discuss right now, but when I have dinner, I will bring you guys back. I hope to have an afternoon walk or an evening walk after dinner tonight, and if I do that, I'll bring you along for that as well. But we are going to continue down this path and go get my car worked on, and can't really think of anything else to discuss with you guys right now, but you probably didn't miss me. It was just a couple of weeks, but I hope you missed me a little bit. But anyway, I have reached out to a couple of different people here on YouTube. You know who you are. Most of you have checked back in. I'm not trying to be nosy at checking on you. I'm just making sure that you're okay. You don't have to give me any explanations or even any I'm sorry's. Just check back in if you don't mind. If I've checked in on you. So, see you guys at lunch, okay? Or not at lunch, we just had lunch, Michelle. See you guys at dinner. Walk or whatever I'm doing next. Okay, so I went to sleep. It's the next day already. I did not bring you what I had for dinner that evening, but I did have 5 chicken wings in the air fryer and 4 chaffles. That was 2 eggs, 1/2 cup of cheddar cheese, and some homemade whipping cream. And that was what I had for dinner. Keto on and keto strong, and we will see you guys back next time. Thank you.